Today, the 55 plus active lifestyle communities here in the Bluffton Hilton Head area will be going head to head. Uncommon misconceptions will be knocked out. If you're seeking an amazing lifestyle for your next chapter, a 55 plus community might actually be a really good fit for you. And did you know that there's 4 of them here in the Bluffton Hilton Head area? Today, we're going to be talking about just 3 of them because these 3 do offer new construction homes. Chances are, if you're coming from a home that you have equity in, you've probably done a lot of upgrades in your time. Wouldn't it be nice not to have to worry about that for quite some time, giving you a lot of time to enjoy what these communities are meant for? First up, the 2 more well-known ones, Sun City and Latitude Margaritaville. Before they get started, let's shake hands and find out what the commonalities are between these 2 communities. Well, for starters, they both have amazing amenities. Again, the HOAs are very reasonable, especially considering all that you get within these communities. Both Sun City and Latitudes Margaritaville have a mandated entrance. They are both building in the same county and town, which puts you in close proximity to the beaches of Hilton Head, right on the outskirts of Bluffton, as well as this beautiful coastal area as a whole. Homes are both built by high-quality production builders, making for a very simple, streamlined process, even when buying and building a new home. And each of them provide a fun, vibrant, active lifestyle right within your own community. Okay, so back to the match.
In case of a knockdown, you go to the corner I tell you to, and you stay there until I tell you to come out. Is that understood? Any questions?
I'll bust you out. Go for it.
Well, here we go. The war is on. We're just waiting for the bell.
First round, we're going to look at the size difference between the 2 communities. It is currently estimated that Sun City has 9,500 homes with another 1,500 homes on the way, making for a total of 11,000 homes. Now that is a big community. For Latitudes at Margaritaville, there are currently 2,100 home sales with 3,800 homes in total once it's fully built out based on the current plans as they exist now. Little insider scoop, they're currently working on acquiring land south of Latitudes, which will add on 2,600 additional homes and another 3 to 5 years of build time to the already existing build time of Latitude. By the end of next year, we should know a little bit more. Let's put this in perspective. The stats as they exist right now, Sun City is roughly 4.5 times the size of Latitudes at Margaritaville. But when all current plans are fully executed, Sun City will be roughly 3 times the size. If Latitudes does acquire that additional land and Sun City does no more, the gap will be narrowed and Sun City will remain roughly 1.5 times the size of Latitude. Again, anything can change and a lot can happen between now and then. Next round, let's look at the location of both of these communities. Where the new builds are, they are both in the Hardyville area. Both of them use the Hilton Head name, but neither of them are in Hilton Head. Let me explain.
You are looking at Hilton Head Island. You are not seeing things. It is in the shape of a shoe. There is only one way on and one way off the island. That is Route 278, also known as Fording Island Road. As soon as you come off of the island, you are in what's considered the Bluffton area. 278 runs past Bluffton into the Hardyville section and merges onto I-95. If you've ever taken 95 to Hilton Head, you would have passed the entrances of Latitudes as well as 2 of the Sun City entrances. Latitudes is conveniently located just a couple of miles from I-95, and that's only 16 miles to the bridge of Hilton Head, which could be a 25-minute ride with ideal traffic conditions. There's only 3.8 miles in between Latitudes and Sun City, putting them in very close proximity to one another. Sun City is a large community, so of course it depends on where you're going within the community. The distance to Hilton Head would depend on where you're going once you're on the island. This is the county line between Beaufort County and Jasper County. Latitudes at Margaritaville is clearly in Jasper County, whereas Sun City is split between the both of them.
Next round, let's look at the builders of each of these communities. In Sun City, you have Del Webb Pulte being the home builder, and they pride themselves as being one of the nation's leading home builders with over 65 years of experience. Latitude Margaritaville is being built out by Minto, had 3 of their master plan communities cited by a national ranking for the top 50 best master plan communities. As far as build time goes, Sun City, I am told, is averaging about 5 to 11 months from the completed contract. Latitudes at Margaritaville current build time is approximately 12 to 15 months from the completed contract, which they actually start building about 4 to 5 months after the contract. Again, this is information I'm getting at this point in time. The sales reps really have a wealth of knowledge, so if you ever want to get in touch with them, let me know and I can give you my contact. Next round, let's talk about the homes that you will find within each of these communities. I have some good news for you. Up until recently, Sun City only was offering single-family homes, or at least they were in their last completed phase. They have since unveiled their new collection called the Duet. Think of these as side-by-side duplexes where they share a roof, giving some additional options to those that don't want a single-family home and also looking for a lower price point. Currently, there are 2 layouts of the Duet, and they do have 2 models out at the sales center right now. Let me bring you through the collections. I know I'll be going through them fast, but I do have an informational sheet for you, so wait till the end, which will recap a lot of this and more. For Sun City, there's a total of 12 layouts. On site, currently they have 8 models. So if you're not finding something that quite fits, don't forget there are other layouts to consider. Let's talk about the homes of Latitudes. Currently there are 4 collections, 1 considered cottages, there's 1 considered villas, and 2 in the single family homes. At this point, Latitudes has 25 floor plans or layouts with 13 models on site. It really helps to have some advanced knowledge before you go into these, otherwise it could be overwhelming. So don't forget to decide on a realtor, and sales office will pay agents commission as long as you register and establish that up front. Next round, let's talk about the styles of the homes that you may see in both of these communities. If I had to classify Sun City's style as a whole, I would consider it maybe a little classic, traditional, transitional, with a touch of modern, depending on the features that you select. Latitudes, you'll find unique, classic, coastal-inspired homes. You'll find modern, light, sunny interiors, beachy finishes with pops of island-inspired colors. When you're looking online or going into these model homes, just remember the stylings of the interior, very personal and adaptable. This is something that you can work with your home design specialist within either of the builders and pick out features and color combinations that really exude your personality. Sun City styles their model homes a little more classically, whereas Latitudes is very bold with their color choices. My suggestion is try to look past that, and most of all, pick out the community you absolutely love above and beyond anything else. You can always build and style a home to suit your taste. Next round, let's talk about the culture between the 2 different communities. When I talk about culture, it's really kind of an intangible, how you feel with the social aspects and the lifestyle aspect, and it's really only one that you'll know if you come here and visit on site. It's hard to tell by the marketing materials, and we'll talk about that soon. If I had to sum up Sun City, I'll use their own words. There's always something to do at Sun City. Of course, they have so much due to being around longer and being almost 3 times to 4 times the size as Latitudes. You just may have to go to different parts of Sun City to get to the various amenity centers. If I had to sum up Latitudes culture, I would use their own words: food, fun, music, and friends. Latitudes at Margaritaville really prides itself on the vibrant culture surrounding music and socialization. They too have tons of activities and clubs. What are the common misconceptions of both of these communities? This time I'm going to start with Latitudes at Margaritaville because it's the one that gets a lot of flack, and I think I know why. This is why it's important to come see firsthand. A lot of the marketing materials and even the model homes really lean into some bold island stylings and colors, and some deem it a little kitschy when it comes to looking at the decor and furnishings within the model homes or online. Remember, they are staged, and that is well within your control. You do not have to decorate like that. So if you want to have a little more understated, that is well within your control. Another objection I've gotten is that music will just simply drive everybody crazy if they hear it all day, every day. Mind you, they lean into music as part of the culture, but they do it in an appropriate way. Of course, they'll have entertainment and music skipping through the amphitheater or live music at the pool, even have music coming through the sales center. They're not going to be piping music in through your homes or throughout the neighborhood. It's there when you want it, and it's not when you don't. Last but not least, surprisingly, I've heard people concerned that Latitudes is really all about drinking. Again, I think it's the marketing, it's the music. They're always showing somebody poolside with a margarita in their hand. Remember, just like Sun City, they have a myriad of clubs, activities, and events, great fitness center, 2 amenity centers, Your marketing wants to exude resort-style living because that's what you have available to you every day. If you wanted to be by the pool, listening to music, you can also be in the fitness center, joining any one of the clubs, playing pickleball, wiffle ball. There is a lot to do, whatever you want your lifestyle to look like. What is the common misconception about Sun City? Now, I think this one comes because Sun City's been around for a while, and I think people don't really understand how active and vibrant this community really is. So some people have said that they're afraid that this is what they're going to find in the community and that they're not ready for it. I know, I didn't say it. Don't shoot the messenger. I just want to take that off the table. Over 150 clubs, all the activities. Sun City is very serious about their softball. They actually compete in everything. Latitudes has wiffle ball. What's happening there, Latitudes? You getting a little soft on Sun City? Damn! Did you know that Sun City is actually building a brand new amenity center within the next couple of years? It will be an incredible sports complex, an amphitheater for music, entertainment. They're also going to have a pool with an outdoor bar. Who's the party animals now?
Oh, snap.
There you have it, the matchup between Sun City and Latitudes at Margaritaville. But I tell you, there's another contender out there.
It's your turn.
Four Seasons is another 55-plus active lifestyle community. Homes are built out by K-Hub-Manian, smaller community. They're going to hover around 500 homes when all is said and done. It is an amazing location. You're only minutes to Old Town Bluffton. You're just 30 minutes to Savannah. Right down the road, they're building a new park and green space and a little village. You'll be able to just walk over and grab a bite to eat. And there's also a fabulous bike trail that runs right outside of the community. And they do have an amazing amenities center, a beautiful pool, a terrific fitness center, and they do have an on-site full-time lifestyle director. So are you Team Sun City, Latitudes, or Four Seasons? To help you in your research, download my free informational sheet that gives you the comparisons of these three great communities.